Hi, my name is Dana Hansen. I am the president of Hansen Sports. We're really happy to provide a high-level overview of our franchise opportunity and share some of the reasons why we're adding so many new owners right now. We've actually added 27 new owners in the past few months alone, which is really exciting for us. I think the first thing that gets people's attention is the fact that we have a very low barrier to entry. In fact, it's $75,000 all in. That includes the franchise fee. That includes the working capital and 2 franchise territories to allow you to really scale the business and build it in the future. You don't have to quit your job. You can actually build this up while you're currently working. In fact, our largest franchise owner in the entire system did exactly that. So he was working a corporate job and made that transition when he was ready to do so. In fact, now that he's doing this full time, he has time on his hands and he's part of my support team. And he teaches our owners to do exactly what he's done. With this business model, you have very few employees. You don't even need a general manager like you do a lot of kind of semi-absentee opportunities. We'll talk about that when we engage. The fact of the matter is, there's really 3 parts to our business that are really, different kind of standalone businesses. You could do one of the 3, you could do 2 of the 3, or you could do all 3 if you want to. But what we do is we introduce kids to sports as early as ages 2 and 3. That's in the preschool. So we actually have a preschool program called End Zone Junior. And with that program, we introduce kids to 7 to 12 different sports. So typically preschools don't have sports programs, but if they do, usually it's only soccer. So this is an opportunity for us to kind of step in and introduce these kids to a lot of sports where they're not going to get bored doing just one thing over and over and over again. That leads to residual income, recurring revenue for our franchise owners, which is really important. We'll talk about that. We have youth sports leagues. Those are for kids ages 5 to 16. And then we also have, for the rest of us big kids, we have adult sports that you can introduce to the area as well. The margins on these programs are absolutely insane. The average in franchising in general, I've been in franchising for over 20 years. Typically, if you're able to get 12 to 20% margins, that's really good. With us, the programs that we offer, the sports leagues, the margins are between 30 to 50%. And it's hard to believe, but on the preschool program, they're even better at 50 to 70%, which is really, really exciting. Probably some of the reasons why a lot of our owners are really going into that preschool program as an entry point into our franchise. That means that they don't have to compete with other programs. I think a lot of people are concerned about competition. Even though we have leagues in areas where there's lots of competition, we do exceptionally well. If you don't want to compete, you don't have to. If you want to, we'll go in there and we'll go in and create a really special program that will absolutely compete and help you build your business and help you scale. The other thing that we have going for us is that fun factor. We have a chance to introduce kids to sports, again, at a very young age. Let them fall in love with sports, get them off the screens. It's a win-win for everybody. And we have the ability to smile all the way to the bank. So at End Zone Sports, we let fun lead the way. Love to help any way that I can.